Hello everyone, I'm Michelle Smith and welcome to my channel. I have a craft for you today. The tools that you're going to be needing: a pair of scissors, glue gun and glue sticks. You're going to need some Gorilla super glue. The materials that you're going to be needing: one of these foam cones from the Dollar Tree. You're also going to need some pieces from the Jenga wood collection. You're going to need 6 pieces. The package that I have has both the light and the dark. You're going to need 3 pieces of the dark and 3 pieces of the light. If you can only find the light, that's fine. You can always paint it or just use it as light. And several packages of the glitter pom-poms. And I also have a handful of just some white pom-poms left over from a previous project. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and set up and we're going to get started. I went ahead and took the plastic off the cone and opened up a couple packages of the pom-poms. We're going to go ahead and attach these on. I'm going to show you how to do the top and then how to start the bottom. And then all you have to do is fill in the middle. You want to take one of the largest pom-poms. I'm going to go with the red. Put that little puppy right on the very top. And then I'm going to take some of the smallest little pom-poms and I'm going to alternate red and green, and we're going to glue right around the very top here so that the top of our Christmas tree is finished and looks very pretty. Now this is a very quick, simple, and easy craft. Now if you don't like the sparkle, of course you can always use the pom-poms that don't have the little glitter in them. But when it comes to Christmas, I always like my things to sparkle. I love the way the light catches it. Now, if you like crafts, DIYs, and hauls, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. If you hit the little notification bell, YouTube will let you know every time I upload new content. And I do upload new content every week. This kind of reminds me of some crafts that I used to do when I was younger in school. I don't think they do a lot of crafts in school anymore, which is kind of sad. One of the reasons why I like art so much was because of the things that we used to do in school, as well as my mother, whenever it was raining and I would come home from school, she always had some kind of art project or baking project or something for me to do to keep busy since I couldn't go outside. So I have to say that's probably where my love of art and crafts came from. And watch those little glue strings, they tend to get everywhere. Okay, so the very tip of the tree is done. Now the next thing is just to start with the large balls and go ahead and glue around the very base. I am using a silicone mat. It's just one of the silicone mats that you can get in the kitchen department. That just ensures that I do not accidentally glue my cone to my table. Hot glue tends to not stick very well to the silicone mat. Okay, so you just want to go ahead and grab some of the bigger pom-poms, and we're going to go ahead and start just by applying them And you can do every other one if you want. You can mix them up randomly, whatever you want. I just wanted the top. I thought the top looked nice if it was a little bit more finished. You don't have to do all of the very large. I would stay away from the small ones at the very bottom just because you want to get a good coverage. Okay. So go ahead and work your way all the way around the bottom, and then all you need to do is fill in the rest. A little tip is when you're applying these, it's much easier to just go ahead and put the glue onto the tree and then drop in your little pom-poms. That way you can put in whatever size you want and you're less likely to burn yourself. Okay? As you can see, I've been filling in around the bottom and I'm alternating the colors and the different sizes. And then every once in a while I drop in one of the white ones. Looking very nice. And now I'm just going to finish this all the way up to the top. And I'll come back and show you the finished tree. Okay, this little guy is all done. Looks very cute. Sits nice. This is perfect for a side table or your mantle. Very pretty, very easy to make. The materials that you're going to need: a foam cone from the Dollar Tree, some fabric from the Dollar Tree, a package of the pom-poms. These have the little sparklies. And then I have a handful of white pom-poms in two different sizes. I have a smaller and a larger that I had left over from a previous project. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get set up and we'll get started. Okay, I went ahead and took the plastic off. I opened up my fabric and I opened up my little pom-poms. I just need to make sure I have enough fabric to cover the base of the cone. And just kind of lay it down, make sure that I can get that fabric all the way around. So it looks like I only need about 1/4 of a piece of the fabric. Okay, now the first thing I want to do is I want to glue the fabric and cover the base of the cone. So I want to make sure that the little tip here can cover the top. So I'm going to glue that on first. Just put a dab and put it down. And go ahead and pull the fabric up and smooth it out, round it around, and then just put a few little dabs of hot glue to secure it. You don't need a lot, just a little bit. And then continue to roll it over. Pull my little corner down up here to cover this spot. Give that glue a minute or two to dry. Don't want to burn myself. Okay, so I went ahead and folded the tip down and glued it there. I smoothed this out and glued that down, and then there was a little piece that was sticking up. I folded that down and glued it to the top. So the fabric's nice and secure on that side. I'm just going to keep it snug and continue to wrap it around the cone. And once you get it around and you make sure everything is covered, then you want to start tacking it down with the glue. Now, if you want to use fabric glue or some other type of glue to do this, that's fine. I just like hot glue because it's fast. Use my little spatula so I don't burn myself. If there's any excess fabric that's showing the wrong way, just trim it off. Tack it down. Okay, so you can see the cone is nicely covered. I have everything flat and tacked down. It's okay if it looks a little messy. We're going to put something on the top so you won't see it. And then the next step is you just want to trim the fabric. You want to trim it so you can wrap the end just around the bottom. So you want to leave a little excess. But go ahead and trim the rest off. Okay, so I've trimmed it down so there's just a little bit to hang over. Now I'm just going to fold this in and tack it down with the glue. Okay, the bottom is nicely tacked down. And we are ready to put some embellishments on. Now, if you cannot find this type of fabric at your Dollar Tree, another alternative that you can use is paper. So you can look at their wrapping paper. They have a lot of really pretty patterned wrapping paper that you can use. You can also find a pattern online and print it out and use that as well. So there are other alternatives that you can use for the base. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these white pom-poms and I'm going to glue it right to the very top. Okay. Then I'm going to take just the little red, the tiny little red pom-poms, and I'm going to glue them right around the very tip and surround the white one. This will help cover up a little bit of the folding and the messiness, and it finishes off the top of the tree. Okay, doesn't that look adorable? Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing around the base, but I'm going to alternate with the red and the white pom-poms. So the red have the glitter and the white do not. And I'm going to do that all the way around the base. And then I'll be right back and show you the finished product. Okay, so I went ahead and finished. I attached all of my little pom-poms. So on the bottom I did a large red and then I did a large white and two small reds on either side, and then a small white, a red, a small white, and then I repeated all the way around. Okay, now if you want, you can go ahead and put a stem on your tree if you want to add some height. On this one, I use the dark Jenga blocks. But on this tree, I'm going to use the lighter, and you need 3. And all you do is you're going to use a little bit of your Gorilla Glue and a little bit of your hot glue. And this is because the hot glue doesn't always hold the Jenga pieces really well on its own, so it's good to have a little bit of that super glue in there. You can use whatever other wood glue that you have. So the first thing you want to do is glue 2 pieces together side by side. And then you're going to glue the 3rd piece next to them on the side. So it looks like that. Okay? And again, I'm just going to do a couple drops of the super glue, a little bit of the hot glue. When you're gluing them together, you want to make sure they're nice and even. Otherwise, it's not going to stand straight, so your tree won't stand straight. Okay, once your 3 pieces are nice and glued together, you're going to go ahead and put them on the bottom. So I'm going to put some super glue on the wood, on the end, and then I'm going to put hot glue on the bottom of the tree. Now the hot glue does tend to melt the styrofoam when you put a lot on, but that's okay, because I want to push this base down into the tree. So the hot glue will actually help me do that. Just so it sinks in a little bit, you want to make sure that it's flat. Just want to make sure that it's even so that you can stand your tree. Okay, so there you go. We have 2 really cute little trees that you can decorate your mantle or a side table. You put it on your dining room table, however you want. I hope you enjoyed this quick Dollar Tree craft. If you like crafts, DIYs, and hauls, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. I upload new content every week. Thank you so much for stopping by. You have a great day, and we'll see you next time.